you call me 'cause I can't go. I owe my soul to the company store.
Some of you may remember that song. Remember my dad used to listen to that. Sold my soul to the company store. A lot of us don't realize that we've sold our souls, some of us, to the company store. So the Lord says, you sold yourselves. Show me where I've sold myself to the creditors. So, a lot of corporations may give you something like a nice little identification to wear on your chest, and might have a picture of this temple, this body that you live in, and all caps name on it. And you got to follow the dictates, the codes of that corporation, their bylaws. They might give you something like an EIN, employee identification number. Sometimes that EIN may be called a SSN, social security number, and you become an employee of a corporation. And then we're talking about capitis diminutio maximum, the all caps slave name, because you sold your soul to the company store. So when you realize that you're going to the company store, when you use all their identification, which includes even the certificate of live birth, it has to do with UCC codes, admiralty law. Sold your soul to the company store, because we are all natives of the land. Ha'aretz, one big farm. Ha'aretz, earth. So when you look at the hidden wisdom behind those divine books, the nativity and the scene of the nativity, born around the beast of the field, which is what all of us are, born into these bodies of the beast for our wickedness. And then we sell our soul to the company store, that all caps corporation called the United States of America. So when you've sold your soul and you carried their documents, instead of having your name in that divine book where it belongs, and your children in that divine book where it belongs, the book of life, and we use the Minister of Transportation's Time Zone Act of 1966, the Gregorian calendar of Pope Gregory, which, like I keep saying, used to be Julius Caesar's calendar instead of the Lord's calendar. We sell our soul to the company store. Everything that we transact, we're giving our sweat equity labor to the corporation, so we assume their debt. So $333,000 per living man, woman, and child on the land right now is what they say the debt is for some of you. I don't contract with that corporation. My name is written in Tanakh, along with the 7 beautiful young women that I was given by the Lord. But they don't belong to me. They belong to the Lord. Their souls belong to the Lord. I am a Nazir. I am declared holy unto the Lord. What is bought from the Lord cannot be redeemed from the Lord. The Lord owns this body. The Lord owns this soul. The Lord owns this spirit. No man can redeem what belongs to the Lord. So that's something a lot of you need to learn. You have swayed so far away from our Ima Abba, not just my Ima Abba, masculine and feminine gender, mother and father of all creation. You sent your mother away. Show me my Sefer scroll where I sent her away. So anyway, that's the message for today. You may want to wake up because you've sold your soul to the company store, which is not just the United States, it's the bankers, central bank. So when you hear those presidents of that Title 28 corporations say things like, we've captured the souls of 1 million people in Iran or Iraq, we've captured the souls of, sometimes they're telling you things that you might need to listen to. We do not have to contract with that Title 28 corporation. There is no law that has ever been written or will be written saying that you have to use that Social Security number. that you are legal on the land. You are lawfully on the land under God's law, not a corporation's law. You have a right to remove yourself from those things. A man can request a Social Security number, but it is not required. A request and requiring somebody to use it is two different things. It's against the law to require anybody to use that number, including you, if you're listening to this. So anyway, that's the message for today. Quit selling your soul to the company store. Everything belongs to the Lord. Until you're willing to give everything back up to our Ima Abba, both masculine and feminine, mother and father, king and queen of all creation, you're going to continue to be a slave. We can do this. I know you can. God bless. Much love.